be sure to watch part 1 for the whole bloody story. As the swamp flies begin to buzz in the humid New Orleans air around the pile of lifeless bodies, local authorities soon descend upon the scene, combing through the estate and questioning the remaining guests, yet the elusive suspects leave no telling trace of their whereabouts. By dawn, a breakthrough emerges from an unexpected source. The sorrowful cemetery caretaker had a curious story. He regaled the officers with his hazy account. As he was drowning his despair among the headstones in the early morning hours before sunrise, he saw 2 men matching the description of the alleged killers striding boldly through the graveyard, laughing carelessly. They then vanished into an ornate stone tomb. In the midst of the small crowd gathered around the investigating officers, a silent cadre of clergy in dark attire silently nod to each other and slip away with knowing glances. The investigators take their time following the caretaker's clue, and eventually arrive at an imposing sepulchre, which was meant for 2 brothers from a poor Creole family who succumbed to an endemic disease 3 years prior. Despite their humble origins, an unknown benefactor paid for the opulent tomb, which now holds a secret far darker than death. Lying on the earth beside the sepulchre is a startling clue: a single white mask. The investigators open the sarcophagi, and what they see inside is so gruesome it defies belief. They're lying as if in a deep, unsettling slumber are 2 remarkably fresh-faced young men dressed in frock coats with lace and cravats. At first glance, it appears as though they are sleeping peacefully, but closer inspection reveals a macabre truth. Wooden stakes impale their hearts. Their heads rest, cleaved from their necks. The officers quickly realized they had indeed stumbled upon the lair of the beasts of the ball. The authorities seal the sarcophagi and silently close the case. Justice had been wrought, but the cost was too great to bear. They decided it would be better for the colony if the common folk never heard about the truth of what they had seen that day. Thus, the legend of the Masquerade Massacre lives on. But the beasts of the ball, however, do not. A fool and his immortality are soon parted. As for me, I myself knew these brothers before their first untimely demise, and I can tell you they were never the brightest in the bunch. In their hubris, it seems they bit off more than they could chew. Oh well, some say the greatest monsters are those we create ourselves. They can't all be winners. And so concludes the lamentable saga of our ghastly duo. No 3rd chapter shall plague this volume. Yet if your hunger for their dark legacy remains unquenched, I urge you to seek out Monsters Anthology, Volume 2. On that nefarious nocturne, we shall pry open ancient coffins, unleashing all unclean spirits and wailing phantoms of Gehenna into the catacombs. The smell of decay and the taste of fear, the feel of death's embrace, the sound of souls in torment, all these shall be yours on that night. Be there, or be afraid. Now go. Flee back to the shadows from whence you came. Let my bride and I enjoy our little victory here in the glow of the eternal flame. Oh, and one more thing. If you find yourself compelled to dance with the devil, do try and bring a friend. It's always more fun when we play with our food.